Hello again, YouTube. My name is Bree, and in today's video I am doing another sketch in my sketchbook, as is tradition. In this particular video I am doing a sketch in my Etchr Sketchbook, and I'm using the Michael Harding watercolors. I'm trying to rotate through all of my different palettes because at this point I have entirely too many of them, and I kind of love them all, so I'm not really mad about it, but it's starting to become a, which one haven't I used recently? Let's bring it into rotation. So I don't remember the last time I used this, but I haven't used it that much overall, and I have so many yellows and reds that it felt perfectly appropriate for a little witchy piece to kick off the autumn season. I know it's not quite autumn yet, but I feel like it is, and I'm going to pretend because it is my favorite season of the year, and I want it to be autumn like all the time. So yeah, I don't really know why I love autumn so much. I live in Florida, so it's not like it gets cold yet, and I love Halloween, and I don't know why, because I don't like horror movies or partying or I don't know, dressing in costume. So I can't explain why I love autumn so much and get excited every time October is about to roll around, but here we are. I can tell you I'm not doing Inktober or Birdtober, anything this year. No art challenges for October. So I'm just getting a head start and doing something a little witchy to kick off the, let's pretend it's the Halloween season. And yeah, we'll take it from here. So recently I've been doing a lot of sketchbook pages that have been taking me between an hour and a half and 2.5 hours, and it's kind of a sweet spot right now because I've been pretty busy. I do still plan to do bigger pieces. I keep saying this and I definitely mean it, but being completely realistic, it's not going to happen until the winter, when I start to have some time off. I do have time off in the winter. I always say I'm going to have more time off, and then I end up super busy. But this year I have started all of my chores and checklists and stuff for the end of the year early. It is September and they are well underway. So hopefully by the time my winter break rolls around, where I actually do have some time off from work, I can actually relax. Last year was atypical. It was very, very busy because my cat was pretty sick at that time. So yeah, this year should be a lot more low-key and just get to start some projects. So I'm really excited about that. I am a little exhausted because I've been trying so hard to get these chores done in advance. So yeah, can't really take on too much else, but I'm very proud of myself. I'm really doing a lot, so that's great too. So yeah, for this piece I just wanted to do something a little witchy, like I said, kick off the perceived autumn season, and I wanted to play with those warmer colors in this palette. So the big bushy redhead, and I like playing with hair right now. I don't do anything too detailed, but I really had fun with this one. And yeah, I'm mad that I didn't I don't know what I was doing with those pencil lines. I did not clean up the sketch, but like I said, I've been busy, so whatever I can do, if I'm enjoying it, it's a win. And I did enjoy this one. I had fun painting it, sketching it, and I like the end piece. It's nothing super amazing, but it makes me really happy, so that's what's important. Yeah, I think mentally I'm just ready to do something that's a lot more, tells a story, a lot more big, I don't know, has a background, more complete, but I know I don't have the time for it yet, and if I tried to push myself right now, I would just end up being really overwhelmed. I have an ATC I'm working on for an exchange that's due soon, and I already bit off more than I could chew with that one. So hopefully I'll finish that one soon, because I am very tired of looking at that. It should not take 3 weeks to do an ATC, but here we are. And then I have one more ATC, and then I'm going to be unavailable for most of October. So just gonna keep taking it easy, and hopefully towards the end of November, beginning of December, I can start doing some project planning, so that when I have time off at the end of the year, I could do something that I'm really, really proud of. So we'll see. But for this one, like I said, keeping it simple, I just really wanted to play with the colors and have fun with the hair, so mission accomplished. I definitely did not plan this out very well, and I didn't really give it much of a background. I thought I was going to do something. I just kind of called it quits early, so we're not going to talk about that. I do like the big floppy witch hat. It makes me happy. Definitely kicking off the autumn spirit for me. I kind of want to do some more Halloween-y type stuff, so we'll see if I have time to do that before my vacation, because then I will be completely unable to do any filming or any I'm not going to take too much with me. Hopefully I could do another travel journal. I did a travel journal for my last vacation back in 2019, and I do have that somewhere on YouTube, which was when I went to Scotland, and the pronunciation for everything is awful, so there's that. And soon, hopefully, I'll have another one for another trip. I definitely took on more than I was ready for with that travel journal, but I was very happy with the end result. And it's really cool. Like, sometimes I will be talking about something, I'm like, when was that? Where was that? And I'll be able to look it up in my sketchbook and see the paintings from that site and like some notes about where it was and when it was. And it's such a cool way to reflect back on a vacation. I mean, I know you can look at pictures too, but it's different and it's more personal, and I really love that. So I'm hoping to accomplish something similar, but if it becomes too much, I don't want that to be my big project. I want to start doing something more, I guess, illustrative. So we'll see. But yeah, for this, in the meantime, just another thing that I'm having fun with. I'm definitely seeing my sketches evolve a bit, and I don't know if it's like conscious or just how like a natural stylistic change, but I'm kind of digging it right now, and we'll see where it goes and what I want to change or what I want to work on going forward. So not much to say about it otherwise. I'm still using for this my Tintoretto brushes. I considered bringing in some of those new brushes I tried with the gouache last video, and trying them with watercolor, but then completely forgot about it. I guess it doesn't matter, they're kind of dirty. They're sitting with my gouache right now. So I have my like little station set up where I was doing watercolor for this week for this video, and then I have my little station set up where I'm doing gouache for an ATC that I really need to finish. So I've got my like two little workspaces right now, and yeah, they're not dirty because I haven't cleaned. They're just in use on a different project. I absolutely bit off more than I can chew with that ATC, so need to wrap that up so I can move on. I don't know why. Sometimes the thing I'm motivated to take on and do something more project-like with is something small that I'm giving away, and that doesn't seem like the logical approach because that is a lot more time-bound, but here we are. So for this, like, once again, I really like the warm tones in this palette and some of the earth colors. Even like I always like to keep browns in my palette because, well, I'm lazy, and it also saves some of the mixing, just simplifies things. I don't use as much of the normal primaries to make the same colors that I use all the time. And I think it's Herculean Red. Or no, is that the Roman Schmal one I bought? I'm completely confusing my palettes at this point. That's terrible. But basically the one in the lower left, that brown even that one's warmer than the pure 101s I usually get in that area. So it worked really well for this sketch. It makes me happy. I'm just in a good mood right now. I think I'm like having that moment of, I accomplished a lot this week, so I'm feeling good about that. Just soaking it in. The feeling of accomplishment. I got a lot of chores done. I did a lot of important things I need to get done. I even booked a hotel for Dragon Con, which I did not think I'd be able to do very early, so I'm very proud of myself. I've never been to that con before, and I'm finally going next year, so it should be a lot of fun. Also, just never been to Atlanta before, so yeah, but that's a long ways off. But yeah, just enjoying the feeling of accomplishment while it's still present before my next wave of stress comes in again. So, oh, I should have cut that out. Me scribbling away at something that ended up on my page. My paper towels I use, I tend to reuse them a lot, and they tend to collect like little, usually it's like pieces of cat fur that somehow get stuck to it, and then they end up on the painting at some point. And that's currently happening with my gouache too. I just trying to pull Juno fur out of gouache, it's always a pain. But yeah, this, still not much to say. Let's see, what else? Normally I update on books, so maybe I have something to talk about there. I've been reading a bunch of different stuff, still like mostly fantasy, but yeah, catching up on starting up on Discworld again. I've only read the first 2 books in Discworld, and I just finally got book 3. I don't know why that one had such a long wait list at my library, so I'm enjoying that so far. I'm looking forward to getting into the books that everyone's like, oh, this one's great, you should start here, but I feel the need to go in chronological order, so I don't know. I don't do things wisely at times. And otherwise, I am rereading The Aeronaut's Windlass by Jim Butcher, because there is finally a new Cinder Spires book coming out soon after, like, was it 2015? That was the last book, so I definitely have to reread it. I'm very excited about that too. I forgot so much in this book, and I'm really enjoying reading through it again. And how can you not love a book that one of the point of view characters is a cat? It's fantastic. And then otherwise, hopefully after this, I'll go play some Disgaea 4. Like, that's another one I'm really late to the game on, but I'm started that recently and I'm enjoying it. And by started, I mean it was weeks ago and I've played like a couple missions, so I need to actually start getting into that. Everyone's on to like talking about Baldur's Gate. I'm just stuck in the past, so whoops, I don't have time to commit to something like Baldur's Gate right now. Yeah, otherwise, what else is going on? I should not be drawing this much of a blank. I have nothing going on. But yeah, it's really embarrassing. I feel I should have a lot more to say. So anyway, I guess that's all I got right now. I do need to get some footage of Juno. I have not shared Juno clips in a while, and I know you guys do like to see her, but she's just being really great about any time there's a camera completely ceasing whatever she's doing and refusing to be recorded. So I have like no video clips to share at this point, or shortly hereafter. Maybe I already did it. I thought when I do add some more opaque highlights in the hair and opaque marks in general, that is using, I forgot to mention, I use some poster color. The white on that palette is poster color, and I mixed it in with some of the watercolors just to kind of play with that a bit. Partly because it is taking up a lot of space on that little palette and it doesn't close securely right now. So trying to work that lump down. I put some on this palette for, I think it was when I was working on the Yumi and the Nightmare Painter piece that I gave to Brandon Sanderson. I just saw this and I put it on that palette without even thinking about it, and then I couldn't really close it, so I got to work my way through that too. But I definitely haven't done much poster color in a while. I've done like one thing in poster color, so I should try that again. I really like poster color for white highlights though. It's really nice. It's so easy to re-wet and it's so opaque. I think I like it a little better than gouache for that. And it's nice not to have to use the gel pen because the gel pen dries kind of shiny. Yeah, and these leaves, I don't know. I thought I was going to do something more with them, and then they're kind of just lurking there. So maybe she's got like a little backpack where you can't see the strap, a little sling that little herbs or something are peeking out of. I don't know. There's no logic there. It just happened. So, whoops. I didn't think that through at all. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I am going to go play some video games or relax or something. So yeah. Oh, there it is. There's the highlights. I was also trying to cover up that pencil mark that I didn't erase. I need to get better about cleaning up my sketches before I start going. But it just added a little extra pop of warmth and it was kind of fun, but I don't know if I'll keep doing that. Got a little carried away with it. But yeah. That's all I got for this week. So I hope you're all doing well, taking care of yourselves, and hopefully I will be back in a couple weeks with another video. Basically next weekend and then like all of October is a big question mark for me. I am going to be unavailable for a lot of it, so if I disappear, I'm okay. I'm just not here, and I will catch up with you when I get back. So in the meantime, if you're doing any of the many October challenges, have a great time with that. I will not be joining you this year, and I'm very excited about that for me, but also have fun with them because they're great. I'm just tired. So yeah, take care, and maybe I will talk to you in a future video. Bye now.